An Inconvenient Truth, episode 28. So today we're coming from John 2, verse 3. The wine supply ran out during the festivities, so Jesus' mother spoke to him about the problem. They have no more wine, she told him. How does that concern you and me? Jesus asked. My time has not yet come. But his mother told the servants, do whatever he tells you. Okay? To give you a little historical context, in the canon, the 66 books, nothing else had happened since Christ's birth, which was Elizabeth was told that John, her son, was going to be the forerunner of the Messiah. Mary had seen the angels. And then Anna and Simeon had prophesied over him. And then at 12 years old, Jesus was in the temple when they were looking for him, and he was teaching. And he said, I must be about my Father's business. And it says Mary pondered these things in her heart. Okay? Now, 30 years from birth, when the actual miracles happened, 30 years later, she's like, okay, because the age 30, to my understanding, is when people were considered adults, right? So at the age of 30, Jesus' disciples, Mary, all of them are invited to this wedding, right? And she says, hey, they're out of wine. Jesus is like, that's not my problem. My time's not come yet. She doesn't even rebut. She doesn't even blink an eye. She just turns and says, you do whatever he tells you to do. That is faith. Okay, I can give you examples in my own life. I actually mentioned this. My wife and I moved up here. We had no money. We had nothing, right? There was nothing that should have allowed us to get up here. And God worked a miracle because he said, you're going to West Virginia. Here we are, right? So, and the same with Lazarus. Lazarus was already dead, and Jesus calls him out of the tomb, right? The reason this is an inconvenient truth is because when you get a promise from God, do not apply your own timeline to his actions. Don't apply your own timeline, because if he said it's going to happen, it's going to happen. He's not a man that he should lie, and his word never returns void. Okay? So even when it looks like it's beyond hope, it's too far gone, it's too out of reach. Well, I needed it by this time, and now this has already happened, and what can happen? That is when miracles happen. Because if it's in your power, it's not a miracle. It's when it's beyond your power that he gets the glory. When he comes in and he works everything out, that's when he gets the glory. That's when his blessings stand out. That's when he gets the glory goes to God, and people around you who know the situation become witness to him being God. It is inconvenient, but it is true, guys. I love you. Be blessed.